Come you run.
Floodlights ablaze. Conditions unconsidering, and a simmering Kingston Park. It is time to roll up the sleeves for a tussle on Tyneside as John Hawkins spills the opening kick, and Bristol Bears immediately can get into their attacking shape. Randall for Van Rensburg and Vakatawa back playing rugby again, and how good it is to see him healthy after the heart condition that stopped him playing in France. Bristol with penalty advantage. Sheedy stabbed the kick through, and that is the start that Bristol Bears were chasing. You can see the tackler, Ollie Spencer, on debut, not rolling away. That's where the penalty came.
That's fine. Get a new one then.
But the issue starting with Newcastle's failure to gather that kick-off. And he is going to go for posts inside the opening 2 minutes. Sheedy misses. Wow.
Just over the post.
Callum Sheedy's radar on the blink.
Yeah.
From almost straight in front of the posts. Bristol parked on Newcastle's front lawn here. Can they make their dominance pay? Can they shut the Falcons over their line? They've got a dozen and more players in there. Look at this white tank rumbling towards the line. They splinter off, they're down and they score. And that is an almighty, surging, visceral statement of Bristolian intent. And the deadlock is splintered with 18 minutes played. Just look at how many players joined this drive. And once Falcons are breached, the momentum is always against them. Elliott, the Chavez on his 50th Falcons appearance. They've got a penalty advantage, Newcastle. Can they chance their arm here as Blameyer trucks it on? And with Ibitoi's mitts on that, they'll go back for the penalty. Newcastle couldn't resource that ruck. There were just too many players involved in the phases. Not able to get with Blameyer because of the way they'd set up. This is young Louis Johnson, who made his first Premiership start last month against the Exeter Chiefs to get Newcastle's first points of the night. "40 minutes of defensive graft and attacking toil culminate in 3 precious Newcastle points. Here's O'Sullivan. Jennings with his first touch too. Hallgate battering into Sheedy. O'Sullivan, Blameyer, Jennings swiveled away from Vakatawa. O'Sullivan again. Look at the pace he's injecting to proceedings. Pepper, Bishop. Jennings again. Flat pass for Callum Chick. Luatua has his measure. But then Luatua's offside. That is pretty blatant. The hush becomes a scream. The gap shaved to a solitary point. 9 minutes into the new half. Luatua gathers at the tail. How Bristol are desperate for an opportunity, and Vakatawa is laying waste. Can anybody stop Vakatawa? Absolutely not! He is a one-man destroyer. Irrepressible, unstoppable, incredible. And Virimi Vakatawa lights up a scrappy encounter. This is amazing. And this is what all those caps and all that skill buys you. A piston-like handoff to the chest of Blamire. Penny couldn't quite stop him, and Vakatawa thumps it over the whitewash. Van Rensburg just finds him on that short line. One soft shoulder's all it takes. He's got footwork too, and it's a fabulous finish. Oh, we can watch that again and again and again. World class. A couple more tries would get them a bonus point.
Seb, step please, thank you.
But right now they'll settle for the win. And Randall, it's a horrible kick for the back three to deal with. Carreras felt he was taken out. The officials happy there was no illegality there.
They've just come together, both looking at the sky.
And that is a desperate sight for Newcastle Falcons. Mateo Carreras, only just back from injury, is being forced off. And Newcastle are going to have to finish this game with 14 players, because the backline players they brought off were brought off for injuries, so they can't be reintroduced. Oh, when it rains, it pours for the Falcons. 14 men for the last 7 minutes. Bristol searching for 2 late tries. Maximum points from this one. Really would be a sweet bonus to take down the road to Bristol. Ogre to Dunn. Newcastle choose to stay grounded and try to stop the impending shunt. But look at Ogre pumping those legs like pistons. Van Rensburg has come in. Bristol continue to motor. Over they go. And the try will be scored by Gabriel Ogre. That's the game. And they still have time to chase down a bonus. The rain lashing down. The ball needs some thorough drying off from Brian Byrne. The 14 men of Newcastle assemble the heavies for one last crack.
Black 20 to floor. Black 20 took his own maul down.
The maul goes down. Newcastle have it. O'Sullivan introducing Penny. Helped towards the line. Still not quite. McDonald, the giant Scotsman, is in. And though it may mean nothing in the context of this match, it means an awful lot to Newcastle and to the supporters who have backed them through feast and more recently through famine. Kieran McDonald levers his 6'8" frame over the line. And Newcastle finish on a note of rousing positivity. It feels harsh on Newcastle that they will end this match empty-handed. But it is Bristol's day. 4 precious points secured at a hostile and treacherous away venue. Full time at Kingston Park. Newcastle Falcons 13, Bristol Bears 21.
If you don't want to miss any of the Gallagher Premiership Rugby action, subscribe now, like this video because it helps the algorithm. Leave a comment if you insist, and we'll see you next time.